Timothy chapter 6 verse 9, it says, but those who desire to be rich fall into temptation and a snare. So that desire that you want to be rich, you want it to belong to you. Because the difference between stewardship and the desire to be rich is that the desire to be rich is talking about you possessing the things. You want to possess the things. You want to be rich. You want to possess. Instead of you want to be a steward. You want to use things to serve. You want to manage these things, but you don't want to own anything. You see, that's the difference. You don't want to own it. You just want to manage it. That is stewardship. But when you want to own it, you want to become rich, you want to identify with it, that is where the problem begins. So for people who live with this kind of mindset, that they want to be rich, they want to own everything, they want things to belong to them, those who desire to be rich like that, they stand a great chance of falling into temptations. Because in the process of you trying to acquire something for yourselves, trying to be rich, trying to be this and that, there will be a lot of temptations in your way. And you will be falling into them because it's about you. You are serving your ego, you are serving yourself, and you want to win. You want to make it your possession. You want to, by all means, get what you need, get what you want. And that path is littered with a whole lot of temptations and trials. So that's what the Bible is telling us here. Those people who want to be rich for themselves, they will fall into the diverse temptations, and there is a snare for them. There are snares. It's like they are walking in the field full of mines. It's like they are running through the minefield. There is no way you can escape it. If the field is full of mines, it's going to blow you off one day. So it's a snare. So that desire to be rich, that desire to be wealthy, that desire that you want things to belong to you, it puts you in a snare. It's a trap. It's a trap. Satan wants to trap you. He wants to make you a captive of your own self, a captive of your own desire. Satan wants to trap you. He wants to make you to be attached to your desire, to be attached to your ambition, to be attached and become a slave and a servant of your desire. He wants you to be attached to things, to properties, to money, to physical things. And when you are attached like that to things like this, you would never be attached to God. You can only be attached either to the world or to God. But once you fall in love with money, or once you are attached to the ego, the desire to be rich, then the friendship with the world is the enmity of God. And that is the danger there. You fall into a snare and into many foolish and harmful lusts. So because when you want to be rich for yourself, when you want to get money, you want to be rich, that is lust there. You are going to be lusting after things, and you will be falling into harmful lust and foolish and harmful lust, because there will be a lot of things that are obviously wrong and obviously not correct, but with that desire to get it, that desire to acquire, that desire to make things your own, that lust is driving you. You will not be able to control it, and there is no way you can be stronger than the lust, because the lust is living in you. The lust is in your desires. The lust is in your flesh. So the lust will begin to drive you, and the problem with lust is that it's insatiable. You will never be satisfied. And that's how you begin to fall into harmful lust and foolish snares and dangers. So, and they will fall into many foolish and harmful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. So these things, you see, living for yourself will always bring to destruction.